Bonjour et bienvenue à ma chaîne. Si vous êtes nouvelle ici, je suis Mabo. Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Mabo. In my previous videos, I explained how my journey started and the challenges I faced during the process. Now, I'll be talking about 5 simple mistakes which are avoidable but not really noticeable. I made these mistakes, yes, and I can relate to them. So I wouldn't want you to repeat the same mistakes if you are just starting out to learn French. Allons-y. The first mistake is the gender guessing game. This is the first part where every beginner finds it challenging. You feel lo and la are random, that they just appear in any word, or maybe you already know that lo is masculine and la is feminine, but then you don't know which word is masculine or feminine. It's completely normal. It's normal to get confused, but then how long will you stay confused? The way I fixed mine was I just kept reading and looking up the words in the dictionary to know if it's masculine or feminine, but then I came across an easier method. Most learners don't realize that French gender is about word endings and not the object itself. For example, 99% of words ending in this suffix tion or ta are feminine, while words ending in this suffix age or ment are almost always masculine. D'accord, let's see some examples. For this suffix ending with tion, we have these examples: la situation, la décision. And for this suffix ending with ta, we have la liberté, la société. Moving over to the masculine words, with the suffix ending with age, we have le mariage, le message, le voyage. And for the ment ending, we have le gouvernement, le développement. You don't have to memorize genders word by word. Learn the patterns of the suffix. Once you know the ending rules, you will guess correctly 90% of the time without even trying. The second mistake is the translation trap. Translating English logic directly into French. I did this often as a beginner. I was always translating to English first before saying it in French. Sometimes I wished it worked that way, but that isn't the fun of it. In English, we say I am hungry. Normally, you would wonder why can't we just say je suis faim in French, but that isn't the case. French is a language of possession for feelings. In French, you don't are hungry, you have hunger. J'ai faim. You have thirst, you have fear, you have 20 years, and so on. So it's best to start learning chunks instead of just words. Don't learn hungry, learn the chunk. J'ai faim. This stops the mental translation lag that keeps you from speaking fluently. The third mistake is the pronunciation wall. You try to pronounce every letter. Just as we have silent letters in English, we as well have silent letters in French too. You say the word beaucoup and emphasize that P at the end. Then you say beaucoup. It will make you sound more robotic and hard to understand. To help you know the silent letters, there is a secret rule called the careful rule. In French, you usually don't pronounce the final consonant unless it is one of the letters in the word careful. C, R, F, or L. Let's see some examples using this word. This is the French word for cat. Is T in careful? No, so it's pronounced chat, not chat. Look at this other word, is the French word for bag. Is C in careful? Yes, so it's pronounced sac. This one rule will help you fix 70% of your pronunciations overnight. The fourth mistake is the big word trap. You prefer to use fancy academic words to sound smart. Then you spend weeks memorizing big words to fit in your sentences. But there are actually simple words you can start with for your level which you are yet to know. French language works with verbs, and a few of these power verbs do 80% of the heavy lifting. The verb faire, to do or to make, isn't just to do verb. It is used for to cook, to do sports, to pay attention, and to go for a walk. Master the top 10 verbs in French. Être, avoir, faire, dire, aller, voir, savoir, pouvoir, vouloir, and venir before you touch a dictionary. If you know how to use these 10 verbs perfectly, then you can survive almost any conversation in French. And the last mistake is the conjugation rabbit hole. Finally, mistake 5. Obsessing over complex grammar like the subjunctive or the passive simple. These are beautiful, but for a beginner or intermediate speaker, they are a distraction. To speak 90% of French, you only need 3 tenses: the present, the passé composé, which is the past tense, and the futur proche, which is the near future tense. Use the fluency triangle. Master these 3 tenses first. Once you can say what you did, what you are doing, and what you will do, you are officially conversational. D'accord, if you found this video helpful, then you need to watch my other videos on how I started out my journey to learning French language. And please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Merci et à bientôt.